Gamers? Gamers, are we back? Okay. The mic is working. Welcome to the live stream. Now, this is not about Final Fantasy VII, but I will take any opportunity to make it about Final Fantasy VII, because that's all I can think about right now. I haven't beat Rebirth yet. I'm in the Temple of the Ancients. I'm at the end of the game. I'm pretty anxious. I'm anxious about it. I'm anxious about the game ending. I'm anxious about what's gonna happen, how I'm gonna react to it, how the discussion and the discourse is going to, like, go from there. This could change everything. And, God, we've been getting tons of Xenoblade 3 art book leaks. So, we have just... There's just a lot going on right now. The new Xeno lore is crazy. I need to sit on it. I need to, like, eat a sandwich about it, you know? I really gotta just, like, take it back, think about it. So, I don't have much preamble for Xillia, though. The last time we played Xillia, we got to kind of an interpass in our journey. The crew got back together after being split up for a bit. There was a little bit of a time skip. It was like several months that the crew was separated, and then Leia joined the team. So... in a way, this is a new beginning. And it's a new beginning for us here because I took a break for like 2 to 3 weeks. I don't even remember at this point. It's been so long. I want to try to tweak the stream setup, and I'm going to do that live because I didn't do it already. Obviously, how am I going to do that if I didn't do it already? I'm getting notifications. I did my cable management earlier today. You can't tell because you can't see under my desk, but I tried to do cable management, and honestly, it's not that bad. It's not good. It's still not good, but it's better than it was, kind of. It's fine. We'll workshop it. I need to, like, watch some cable management videos or something. Really understand the things I don't understand at all. Someone's posting Fiora X Pyra. Oh shit. Okay, that's spoilers. I won't spoil any Xenoblade, anything Xenoblade related at all. I'm gonna keep it tight-lipped on that one, because I don't think you're here for Xenoblade. I think you're here for Tales series, but I won't spoil Final Fantasy, but I'll talk about it. You can ask me questions about it. That's pretty much it. I think I gotta get off Twitter. I think that is the executive function that needs to happen here. Alright, let's get right into it. I mean, I really want to figure out this stream setup, and I hope that's, like, even vaguely interesting to someone. I want to make it look like my video essays, so, like, have the blur and have the whole glass panel aesthetic. I don't know if it's gonna work, though, is the thing. It might just not work. So let's just transition over to the gaming area. I have to, like, deactivate my camera. Alright, so what if can we duplicate this? Blending mode? I'm just gonna add a new video. Add a new video capture. And then have it also be the element. like this. I mean, it looks kind of nice, actually. We'll have to get into the game a little more. We'll have to think about this one. Could also put my little overlay. There we go. I'm analyzing it. I'm thinking about it. It's got some edges to it. You can see a little black line. Okay. We're in a little goofy state right now, but it kind of blends in, so it looks like it's just really big. Honestly, it looks good. I just Yo, Dog Zero in the chat, yo, how's it going? I What is playing right now? Hello? I can't hear, like, the... Did I mute OBS? No, it's... I'm on... I might not be getting game audio. Okay, this might be an issue. Hello, can you hear me now? Game way too loud. I can't even hear the game. Okay, what are even my audio devices right now? Update me, please. We will get this sorted out. Game too loud. I didn't even hear it, so maybe I was just streaming. We can hear you now. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I must have been streaming the audio from the legato directly to you because I couldn't hear it. Yeah, the game audio is nothing right now. So we're gonna workshop this. There we go. That's what we want. Now I can hear it. Okay. So gamers, will you indulge me as I try to make this stream setup look nicer? I'm just here to chat JRPGs. I don't care if you don't care about anything about the Tales series even. Let's just talk about JRPGs, anything. It almost muted? Alright. Can you hear the game now? Is this like a good amount of audio? Sounds good now. I have to turn off the stamp theme because it keeps playing. I'm just gonna type in like how to add blur effect on OBS. This should be quick. Like this should be really quick. It's a plugin? Alright, we can't have the audio. We can't have the opening playing because we might get copyright. Didn't play many. Let's see. Mr. Myflies? Mr. Myflies? Is that how you pronounce that? Didn't play many Tales games, but the one I did play I enjoyed. Arise, Vesperia, Abyss. Vesperia is very good. I like Vesperia a lot. Arise is decent. I'm decent on Arise. I think I might have to make like a deep dive on that game at some point, but I really don't know when or what that would be. I have not played Abyss in my adult life. I played it when I was very young on the 3DS, and I didn't get very far, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to get back to that one, and I'm hopefully gonna do that this year. So say Miesfies. It's German. Okay. Let's see. I might have to download a plugin. I'm like watching this guy's video. see if like if you can hear. Let's see. Fuck! I hit something wrong. GPU usage. Composite blur.zip. Will this work while I'm streaming? Time to download composite blur.zip. Like, fuck it, you know? See how it works. Linux. We're not using Linux. Spoiler? Oh, the steps? Okay. Oh boy. We're gonna have to go into my OBS Studio, gamers. Easiest way, okay. Install, wait, download the non-installer version. Unzip the download in OBS Studio. Install Virtual C++. Do I have that? This is worrying. This is worrying, but we'll figure it out. So I have to find my OBS Studio, and I'm not sure where that is. It's probably in the C drive. I mean, it's something I use on the reg, so I can only imagine I downloaded it at the C drive. Okay, here it is. Now it wants me to... Okay, wait. I played it on 3DS, but I was like 25. Henrique, yo! Hello, it is I, Henolty. The last week I played FF7 Rebirth, but Helldivers keeps me in the way of distributing freedom is so addicting. You have an SSD. I do have an SSD. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I have an SSD. Rebirth has been amazing. Rebirth is... I think it's a 10 out of 10. It might be a 10 out of 10. I fought Gilgamesh today. I started the Temple of the Ancients. I'm so close. I did all of the side content, basically. I didn't 100% the side quests. I still have, like, the Kyrie quest and the last, like, Chocobo thing to do. But I'll do that post-game. I'm, like, whatever on it, pretty much. You'll need... Yeah, I guess I'll give that admin privileges. I think it's just because it's in the C drive. Did it? Okay. OBS plugins. Does this... Did it work, gamer? As a FF7 fan, Rebirth is really a 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Like, I know some people that aren't super big into it, but I personally just... I'm really into everything it's doing. The changes it makes are really smart. They hit all the nostalgia notes and more. Yeah, because it's like... It's weird, because it kind of makes you think it's the same game, when it's really not. Like, when I did the whole Dine section, I was like, yeah, this is, like, more or less how I remember it. But then, like, when I looked back at it, I was like, oh, that's super different. It's like, it's not even the same at all. It's like barely a remake. It's like, when you really look into it and think about it, it's basically just a new game with, like, the framework of the original, which is cool. And I think it's worthwhile for FF7 specifically. Let's see, I am trying to get this blur to work. This guy already has the blur effect in his thing. How do I apply LUT? Path? What? That's like a... I don't know why I would want to apply a LUT to that. I've had Rebirth on hiatus for the past 3 weeks, unfortunately. Man. Ooh, it's so peak. Crop pad color correction. This is not what I want. What the fuck does this do? Sharpness? Just gonna make it look fucking weird. Very much enjoying. Dumbzino. Oh, wait. I was gonna ask you, but I think you already said. Got to right after Costa del Sol. So you're quite early on. I was not expecting this game to take me longer than Xenoblade 3. I thought Xenoblade 3 was going to be the longest game for me for a while. Granted, Trails of Cold Steel 1 took me longer, and I already played that. But I was really not expecting Rebirth to be longer than Xenoblade 3. I already have 70 hours in it. And just like Xenoblade 3, I've like enjoyed every second of it. It's just nuts. Okay, so it wants me. I'll play with this. It wants me to like restart OBS, and since we're already here, I don't think I should do that. So I think we're just gonna run it, and it's gonna look kind of weird. We're just gonna like deal with how it looks. It doesn't even look that bad. I just am a perfectionist. But it's fine because also my camera sucks. So like, it can't be that off-putting. I kind of want to move this down. Like, about there. Expand it a little. I guess that's good enough for the purposes we're doing. Let's see. Dumbzino says, yeah, I got 25 hours in it or something stupid like that. Did all the side stuff. The side content in Rebirth is crazy. I am such a fan of it. We are going to watch a skit, though. So I'll shut up for that.
Leia, you can't just sneak onto a ship. That's against the law.
Oh, really, Mr. Rashagal's most wanted?
She does have you there.
Oh, don't worry. I gave the sailors free coupons
Bro
to my
is
family's
trying to
lodge in exchange for my
preach.
passage.
By the way, how were you able to figure out that we were headed to Lakutum Sea Haven?
This looks really goofy with cool eyes
Funny
on the screen.
story. I got on a ship that I assumed was going to Sapstrath, but it turned out to be Lakutum bound.
Wait, so you got on the wrong ship and found us purely by chance?
Damn.
Dumb luck is truly a frightful thing.
There. Let's see. Misfli says, I am in Cosmo Canyon right now, but I have to go back and do more side stuff at some point. The story was so engaging, it pulled me in for hours. Yeah, I really managed my hype with the story because I was like, whenever there's like a dull moment or there's like a moment where I can pause, I'm like,
Right, another
side
wall
content time.
scaled.
We're doing all the side content. I did hold off on a lot of Queen's Blood, but I just went back and did all of it. Okay, this is fucking disorienting, but we're just gonna run with it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna see how it works. We're gonna link up. I did all Queen's Blood. The Queen's Blood quest is crazy. It has like lore. It's got like important universe lore, and like there's an end game to it. There's a Queen's Blood final boss, and it gets crazy. When I hit the final Queen's Blood match, I just stood back and I was like, how do I beat this? I was like, is it possible? It was very possible. It seemed impossible at first, but then I watched literally one single deck building video, and I won first try. It was the first try. Dumbzino says, I'm a Queen's Blood fiend. They should absolutely do multiplayer Queen's Blood. I think they were talking about, like, what if we made an expanded version of Queen's
The
Blood, like
spirit
just
climb
made a
in
deck
Lakutum
building
keeps
game.
the area cloaked in a...
I'll do my best.
That would go crazy. I do think that would go crazy. Are my arcs not working? No, my arcs are working. I also, like, don't remember how to play it. What the fuck? Oh yeah, so yeah, jumping in scale games
Age breeds
it's just
greater
up on the
experience.
analog stick. So you get caught in that. Let's see. Queen's Blood is so much better than it should be. Very addicting too. They should make it an app. They absolutely should. They'll make a mobile game for sure, like Gwent in The Witcher. I mean, hey, they made fucking what was that thing from Final Fantasy 15, like King's Trial? They made that a mobile game. It was based on like, wasn't it based on an NES game that Square Enix made before Final Fantasy even?
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of home.
Also, wasn't there a FF15 mobile game that came out like really recently and was like terrible? I don't know. I think I saw it on Backlog. There are so many goddamn skits. The thing about the skits is I really do love the skits. They're great for character building, but it's a little annoying when I'm trying to talk to chat because I don't want to talk over the skits. They made a VR game with the fishing assets. Yes, they did. Did that like come out? I saw like a trailer for it, but I never saw like anyone playing it or talking about it. Like, does it exist? Dude, imagine me pretending I know how to play Ellie. Dude, I just buffed the party. I'm the Ellie Goat. I was like, okay, Leia and Jude absolutely have a bunch of link cards. There might be more input delay this way, but I don't really care. It's like fine. I don't know. I can deal with input delay. I can also just like, for the future, for next time, I can always just HDMI it into my TV. Or not my TV, my monitor. If the fishing game does exist, I'll play it. I'll play it on stream. We'll probably have to finance that. We'll have to like sponsor it. We'll have to fund it. But I will play that game. I've never been interested in VR at all or like ever played it. But I will play the Final Fantasy fishing game.
You're safe. Not yet.
Are there more?
Flawless performance.
I did set up my if I remember correctly. It seems like I did. I'm not getting lost in the comments here. Meefly says, I love how deep the character building in JRPGs is. But sometimes they really drag things out. Xenoblade 3 pacing was quite slow at times. Why let me walk 10 meters and trigger another cutscene? Not play one long cutscene. That is honestly, that is something very much worth criticizing. Is whenever, like, we're all accustomed to long cutscenes in games, but like,
Is
what
it
the
safe
fuck?
to leave Giselle behind?
Oh, I accidentally hit
Oh,
the
I
skip button.
assure you that
I'll
I'm not
hold
the
that
only
thought.
one looking out for her. The house staff has served the Cheryl family for years, and the citizens of Cherylton are always supportive. It's all due to Lord Klein's fair leadership.
It's not just that. Dressel works really hard to stay strong. She's so cool. No wonder she's Ellie's friend.
Indeed,
A
we are all
23andMe
quite
came back.
proud of our young lady Cheryl.
Let's all strive to
Scary.
make her as
Won't look at
proud of
it
us.
just yet. Long cutscenes in games. We're all super accustomed to them, but like when there's a cutscene and then you walk just a little bit and then there's just another cutscene, it's like you could have just had him walk in the cutscene. Why didn't you? I don't get it.
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help
Let's
but
see.
think of
Leafly
dinner.
says, in Tales
Are we
of Arise,
eating
I
soon?
often sat down and watched 10 skits in a row because you get new ones like every 10 seconds. That is an issue that this game doesn't have. We're getting a lot now, and it's exacerbated by the fact that we're doing a broadcast. But this game doesn't have too many skits, and they're good. The Arise ones, I didn't care for. Not only was there too many of them, I just lost interest. And, like, generally, the cast in Arise is very good. I just like they got good depth to them. They've got great moments. I just don't like them as much. It's like such a personal thing. Oh yeah, we can't run in this game. Only in the sequel. I don't think we can get up there. Yeah, I guess Xenoblade Xillia. That's gonna be it. Xenoblade 3's pacing is way slower at the beginning, I guess, but I don't know. For context, Xenoblade 3 is my favorite game of all time, which is a recent development. I kind of loved every second of it, but yeah, it is like much slower at the very beginning, and then once you get to Sword March, that's the thing about that game. I straight up thought that Sword March would be like 4 hours into the game. I thought it was gonna be like the first chapter, but then you get to it like 30 hours in, and if you're doing everything. If you're doing like Ascension quests as soon as possible, then who knows? You could be like 48 hours into the game at that point. Which I never even did any Ascension quests in the main game. I did all the side stories, except for Lands, which I didn't even realize. Like, I didn't know I did unis. I completely forgot. But I did all the side stories, and then I did... Mako Tensei said, yo, what's good? Yo, what's good with you? We are gaming some Xillia, but I'm talking about Xenoblade. What was it saying? When you get to Sword March, the game really picks up and it's just insane. Just crazy shit just happens rapidly. But you still have another 40 hours left. At least. Arise was so much fun to play, easily the best combat system in the series, but the characters were quite dull and very genre cliche. They're very to genre. And I think that works in its favor because they all have very specific classes. Like, Law's obviously the pugilist, Alphen's obviously the warrior, Renwell is your black mage, Shion is your white mage, Dohalim is your red mage. Like, they're like segmented in a good way, but also it's just like, it doesn't give me that like new age sauce. Like, it doesn't have the kind of sauce that Xenoblade has, where it's like really pushing boundaries in the genre. Let's see, Mayfly says, Xenoblade 3 was so good, with the DLC, best in the series. Absolutely. Main game lacks a bit at the end, but the DLC fixed everything. Yeah, I mean, like, I love the ending. It's my favorite ending in the series, but Future Redeemed did a lot. And I think that it's crazy to me now thinking about this, but I played Xenoblade 1 for the first time when Future Redeemed released. And I'm just like, I'm sitting back and after playing the whole series, and I'm like, wow, that was wild. So I wasn't like there for the Future Redeem hype, but I'm so glad to be here for like the new lore and like the art book, and like that's been so much fun. Let's see, Tensei has another message. Aw, sick, I recently played Xenosaga 3. Only one I haven't played to this point is Xenogears. Okay. That's awesome. That's rad. I haven't played Xenosaga. I will play it probably next year. It's gonna take me a bit. Let me. Oh wait, it's not fucking charged. Anyways, I set up Xenogears on my PS Vita. I'm gonna play Xenogears relatively soon, and I think I'm gonna play it on the Vita. Let's see, Mifli says, the ending itself was awesome, but there was too many open questions. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of questions, and there still is. Straight up, so, obviously, we don't have an official translation of the book. Who knows if we will? I honestly, like, I'm probably gonna buy it, because it's honestly really cheap, other than shipping, which makes it like $50, but in USD alone, it's like 25. If they make a like Nintendo of America official English version of the book, I will buy it again. But from what I've heard, there's some questions in the FAQ from Takahashi, where he's like, I can't tell you that yet. Yet. What is he cooking? What is he going on about? Alright, we gotta watch this cutscene because boy, I be yapping. Wait, I hope they'll remaster Xenosaga for the Switch or Switch 2. Absolutely, yeah. I'll probably play them on emulator because that might be a while, but here's hoping for Xenosaga HD. My buddy Nishquick made a video about it a couple months ago. It was pretty good. We're gonna watch this cutscene.
Expecting a message, Alvin?
Huh?
Read some fan translations
seen
of the
him
art
using
book.
that bird
Really
to send
crazy
letters
answers.
before.
There's wild shit
To a
going on.
woman, apparently.
I don't want to talk about it here because I don't want to spoil Xenoblade
Sorry, folks.
in
I'll
a
be
Tales
done
of
in a
Xillia
jiff.
stream.
Everyone, take 5.
Bro just said the biggest spoiler. I'm not gonna read it for the
Hey, Mila.
I'm not gonna read it for the few people
You gave
that
something
might be
to
listening
Ivor
to
a
this
while
in the
back.
past,
the thing you
present, or
swiped from the
future
laboratory?
that don't know.
Yes.
Wait,
It was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
I don't even
really
I don't know.
thing?
I gotta sit on that review. Yeah, like I said it
shouldn't you
before.
keep
I
it
gotta
with you?
I gotta
No.
stew on it a bit. I
In
gotta eat a
fact,
sandwich
It would be
about it.
dangerous to get anywhere near the Lance of Kresnik with that Spyrex.
I gotta
in
slurp my
hand.
noodles about it.
Oh, well, you know better than me.
There is a problem, however.
Delete the comment if you. I don't know.
The channeling circle that
It's
found and
fine. We
captured
can
the
keep
four.
the comment.
I believe it was generated
We can
by
keep the
that
comment.
Spyrex.
It's fine. I just
I will
don't want to
need to
like
generate a channeling
if someone
circle
just
of
has this
equal
on the
power to
background. They're
release
like,
them.
oh, I haven't played
In other words,
Xenoblade yet or
you'll
something.
need
It's
that
fine.
Spyrex to save the 4 great spirits.
Xeno
I may need the
yapping
Force
aside,
power to
this is
destroy
my
the Lance of
favorite
Kresnik
Tales of
too.
game. How are you liking it so far? I've played this before.
The
This
real
is also
question,
my
then,
favorite Tales
is
of
when
game.
should I retrieve the key
I
from
adore
Ivor?
this game.
Hey, does that mean you can also use Spyrex to cast arts? It's not just for the Lance of Kresnik?
I am also
What's the simplest way to explain
editing
this?
a
Remember
video
the street
essay
lamps
on
in
it.
Fenmont?
It's been
You can
recorded.
light them
I
with spirit
finally
lights.
finished the
It's a
script,
simple parlor trick.
and I'm in the editing
Even a child
process.
could
Well,
do it.
not
What
yet. I'm in the
happens is more
cutting
powerful
process.
spirit arts are
So
required.
I'm cutting it
Those
all
require
down,
a powerful
and
caster.
then I
Someone
have
with
to
a
edit it,
mana
which
lobe
will
of
take
sufficient
me
capacity. The greater the capacity,
2 or 3 weeks.
the more mana can be produced when using
I
arts.
promise. I promise. 2
That
or 3 weeks.
capacity is determined at
That's as
birth.
long as it'll
It's
take.
immutable.
Precisely. That's one of the laws
Granted,
of Maxia.
me
But a
saying that I
Spyrex
was gonna
doesn't
do
rely on the
weekly
caster at all.
videos on the
The
second channel is
caster
catching
wielding a
up to me
Spyrex can
because
power anything.
I kind of want to
From a
do
tiny street light
bi-weekly.
to a gigantic object
Because like the next
Lance of
one's not
Kresnik.
done yet,
Mana capacity
and I don't know if
ceases
I'm
to be
gonna
a
finish it
limitation.
by the end of the week. It's fine. It's fine.
But that
I'll release
sounds
it on
really
like
handy.
Tuesday. It's fine. I just need to put gameplay clips on a timeline. The video is already cut.
It is handy, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. With the Spyrex, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that
I'm
power
sorry
to
for
kill
talking
others,
over this lore drop.
just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik.
Alvin being sus? Oh yeah, I completely
Anyhow,
cut
should get
out. I
going.
forgot about it. There was a joke in my Xillia
She's right
script
about one thing.
where I
Weapons like the Lance
confused
of Kresnik must be
Alan
destroyed.
or Alvin. Did I even say his
But
name
is
right?
Spyrex itself
I
really
confused
such a bad
Alvin for
thing?
Alvis because the Xenoblade video came before that one, but I just forgot. I simply forgot to say it. So that joke might make it back in the video somehow. I don't know how I would do that. What system was this for originally? This is on the PlayStation 3, and it's actually only on the PlayStation 3. They never re-released it, unfortunately. They might soon, especially so. Okay, weird Bamco lore. They're removing this game from the PlayStation Store for download. But I mean, you can buy the box copy. But they're removing it from the store, which is terrifying. I mean, it's backed up online if it's modded. It's the PS3 is old as fuck. Mod your PS3. I haven't yet, but I will. I mean, no, Federal Agent. I will not mod my PS3. That is absolutely out of my
Not
wheelhouse.
as great as us, though.
But absolutely, they need to re-release this game because not everybody has the ye old PS3. And yeah, we are we are straight up playing this on the PS3. No emulators today. I'm sure my PC could run it fine, but like, I got an Elgato, I got a little funny little splitter. We can run it like. Also, new game. That makes streaming pretty easy, especially with input lag. No, input lag doesn't mean shit if you're on New Game Plus. I never had a PS3. That was my PC only era.
Here's your reward.
Yeah, difficult time to be in a PC only era because they used to just like not release things or release them like way late. They would release games like years late on PC, and they still do sometimes. But pretty much everything releases day and date now. Like, back in like 2012, you would never get the newest Resident Evil game even on PC day one. And like when RE4 Remake came out, I was gonna like go to Best Buy and get it for the PS5. I was going to do that, but I'm glad I didn't. They didn't have any copies, so I was like, I'm just gonna get the same version. And that was the best purchasing decision. PC version was better. It was also like the only good PC release of that year, because that was the same year that last year, where Last of Us Part 1 came out and like Jedi Survivor came out, and they were both like forked-ass PC ports. I don't know how that happened, but it's worth the wait. And PC sales are nice. I did not mean to play that. I feel like I oh yeah, another good thing other than the game itself about Resident Evil 4 is it's not gonna sound good at first. It almost broke my PC, but it made me fix my PC. So that's good. I had a hard drive in my PC that was there since 2016, and I didn't clean it. The hard drive was just there, and it had a bunch of crap on it, and it just sat there for years, for half a decade. And then I finally removed that drive and got a new boot drive, got a new C drive, and it's been smooth sailing. We are getting so many skits. I think we should watch some skits.
You left LaRonde without even telling your parents, right? Shouldn't you go back home to see them? Your mom's probably still fuming.
Go home after the journey.
The Sea Haven sure is beautiful at sunset.
Yes, there really is something special about it.
I know, right? When I see the sky glow red like that, all my bad memories just get washed away.
Just try not to forget anything important.
Shut up!
Beefly says the PC exclusives were better back then. RTS games, MMOs, Counter-Strike, and TF2. Yeah, there's kind of a I don't want to say a dying breed because it's not really dying, but there's a certain air to PC only gaming that is being a little phased out recently. Granted, I don't know how true that is in the wake of Baldur's Gate 3 being like the most PC-ass PC game I've ever seen in my life. And it won Game of the Year, and like it was super popular. For a turn-based CRPG, like I think that's huge. I personally haven't played the game still, but it seems very interesting. It's now mostly multi-platform. Yeah, it is, and I mean, I think that's good. That's mostly good. I do remember the days of like waiting for games to come to PC, or no, waiting for PC games to come to console. Being like, man, Minecraft isn't on consoles yet. Oh hey, it's the simp!
It's a miracle! You can walk! Ivor, what are you doing here?
Who's this guy?
Mila's handmaid.
Now that your legs have healed, you must return to the village at once. Please, if something else were to happen to you, I don't know what I'd do.
I cannot return yet. I have business in Fenmont.
In that case, allow me to accompany you.
That won't be necessary. I have all the help I need.
From these people?
These people? Jude and Leia here helped me walk again. They can be trusted.
Jude again?
We're getting a lot of chats.
I'm
Yes, but
Leia.
how often
Nice
you
to
have
meet
something
you.
like Baldur's Gate 3, last thing was Cyberpunk, and that was
He's got some
multi-platform to start.
issues, huh?
Complete disaster at launch as well, especially the PS4 version.
You must
Yeah,
feel
absolutely.
pretty pleased with yourself now
Yeah.
that Lady
Oh, you
Mila's on
bought
her
the
feet
PS4
again.
version?
Well,
That
I
is
did promise I would help her walk again.
that is tragic.
And here she is walking.
How dare you take credit for this
I bought
miracle?
Minecraft in
It was all due
2012
to Lady
beta.
Mila's divine power.
Whoa,
It must have been. Maxwell, curse you!
that's some old.
I was the one who was supposed to heal her.
I was actually charging my 3DS to play
sorry?
Abyss.
That's right.
I
Beg
never
for your
beat it,
forgiveness, you
but
phony.
got pretty far
Atone
last
for
I
your
played.
blasphemy.
What is he
But
talking
man,
about?
on the topic of
It would
skits,
seem
the
Jude
old
keeps
games,
the most eccentric
not having
company.
voices makes them
All of his
painful to watch.
acquaintances are so-
Absolutely, and that was like, it's
Ivor,
such,
I gave you an
it's such
important
bullshit.
mission.
Because the
Why
skits
are you here?
are dubbed in Japanese. They're just not in
I've not
English.
forgotten about the defense of the village.
They had
And the item
voiced
you entrusted to me
skits
is safe.
since at least
I
the
have it hidden in
PS1.
a place
They
for
might
you
have
to know
even
of
been
that.
on the Super
However,
Nintendo for
I recently received
Fantasia.
this.
But I don't quote me on that. I did install Tales of Fantasia on my Wii U, so
Maxwell is in grave danger.
I can
We
get
must
back to you
rescue
on
her
that
at
one.
once.
I rushed forth immediately. I only just now
I
caught
was
up with
able to
you, Lady Mila.
refund Cyberpunk, thank God. Oh yeah, I remember
written
that. They
something like
actually gave
this?
out refunds for that. That's wild.
I wonder. But in any case, it's mistaken. As you can
I
see,
played a bit
I'm
of
perfectly
Cyberpunk. It's a pretty good game. I just
Run!
like Western RPGs have never been my thing, but I want to get into them. I want to play, and I definitely want to play Cyberpunk at some point. I don't know when that will be. I want to do like a Tales
To be
marathon.
kidding me.
Kinda want-
really pissed off.
I don't know what I'm doing after Rebirth, frankly, but I want to play a bunch of Final Fantasy games and Tales games, and of course Xeno games. I might just have to play like Xenoblade 2 again. Well, I have to complete Xenoblade 3. I want to like 100% it or pretty close. And then I have to go back and finish Torna. I never actually finished playing Torna because I got so annoyed by the community system that I just watched the final cutscene. It was just like, it was shitty for me because I played it in a post Xenoblade 3 world, and I was like, I kind of just want to play Xenoblade 3. It's calling my name. Oh, that's party, I should say. Let's see. I was about to. Mako Tensei. Hey, the SNES original version of Fantasia was crazy for its time, with fully voiced opening. Same with Star Ocean 1. Okay, that's cool. They were made by pretty similar teams. I didn't know about the opening. That's cool. They had a voiced opening on the Super Nintendo. I need to check that out. I do know about, there's this cutscene in the PS1 version, this like animated cutscene, that looks phenomenal. It looks crazy. It looks better than like, it looks like modern anime, basically. It doesn't look better than modern anime. I think modern anime actually looks pretty freaking good at this point, you know? It's not 2012 anymore. Oh, I'm not even playing. Torna was very divisive. Some loved it. I liked the story, but hated the quest thing. Yeah, it wasn't a good system, and I think that although the story is good, it has the weakest opening of any game, including Future Connected. Like the opening does not make it very interesting. It was nice to like see everyone and learn about like Adam and all that, but like we already knew everything that happened. Like it didn't seem like a story I needed to hear, but I know a lot of people say they didn't like Jin until Torna. And Jin's one of my favorite characters, so I do like Malice a bit more, but Jin's awesome. And I think that, you know, even if they didn't understand him as well in the main game, that Torna could help them understand his character. I think that's fantastic. And it has one of the best cutscenes ever. Like the final cutscene, or just like the whole ending of the game is just insanely good. Like just from a writing perspective, from like a cinema perspective. Rowan's dead, but we can deal. We can honestly deal. If you look at that, he's back already. And the fact you knew the outcome right away. It's not very exciting. Took away from the excitement. Yeah. It's a pretend anime opening on the SNES with in-game sprites. Oh. And very crunchy rendition of Mitsukete Your Dream. It's super charming. Okay, I didn't know that song like is from the original version. Like I thought that was from the PS1 version. Has anyone watched the Tales of Symphonia OVA? The 4-episode anime? That shit's good. Like that thing is really good. They released it on Blu-ray, like within the last couple of years. I got it. I think I've watched it twice. I've watched it in English and Japanese. Very good animation. Like actually super good for the time. It came out in like 2004. I guess, was that around the time the GBA version came out? I remember my cousin told me he had the GBA version. I was like, that's like the worst one, don't play it. And he was like, oh, I didn't even know. I already played it. And I was like, oh, well, I guess we're fine. He must have played it back in the day. Oh my god, this is actually kind of giving me the slip around here. Bro, we're so close. Maybe in the big
Let's see what they got.
They won't get through. They won't get through. They won't get through.
Come on, we're so close. There it is.
Wow.
I definitely didn't remember the random ass field boss. I wonder if there's any differences in New Game Plus. I know that in Tales of Xillia 2, there are differences. Like I think the choices you make in game are actually voiced. Like the dialogue trees are voiced by the main characters in New Game Plus. I think. I'm not 100% on that.
We finally stopped it.
That was too close.
What caused this? I did not expect it to be that active.
I'm waiting for food to be ready.
All right.
Excellent.
Just keeps getting.
I'm hungry. Excuse me.
How?
You call that timid? I thought you said the monster would be a pussycat now that its Solomon Renome is here.
That should be the case. Unless...
With the 4 great spirits missing, the spirit climbs have essentially stopped shifting.
Great. How will we cross Fezabel Marsh to get to Fenmont?
Cross Fezabel Marsh? You people are out of your minds! Only a wyvern could reach Fenmont at this point. Fortunately, it just so happens that I, the redoubtable handmaid, can be of assistance to Lady Mila.
You know a way to get there?
I have in my possession a wyvern, faithful only to me. I would be happy to transport Lady Mila to Fenmont.
I figured the Symphonia one
is there
would
any
have
other
just
way?
been a retelling of some events.
Well,
There's more to this. I haven't seen any Tales anime adaptations except for Vesperia prequel. That is a really good movie. I like that one. But I do have Xillia and Xillia the X, or I said that wrong. Xillia the X and Abyss on Blu-ray. I figured Symphonia would have just been a retelling of the same events though. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Symphonia one. Did I accidentally say Symphonia? Because I meant, what the fuck is the first one called? Fantasia. I meant Fantasia OVA, if I accidentally said the Symphonia one. That one has like 13 episodes. That one's like lengthy, but apparently they skip around a lot. But I don't know how good of an adaptation it actually is. I think it was done by Ufotable, so maybe it's fucking good. I don't know. The Vesperia movie is very interesting. I like it a lot. Although I really wish they made a Vesperia sequel movie, because I would love to see the aftermath of that story and just like where the characters go from the ending and just how the world functions after the ending, because there are some crazy repercussions in like what the main party does. So I'd love to see that expanded upon, but who knows? It's been over 10 years since that came out. Let's get back to this cutscene. You said Symphonia, lol, bro. I
There
messed
is,
it up.
isn't there?
I haven't played Symphonia yet. I played it when I was very young. I didn't finish it. I'll get to that
I have
one
heard of a
soon.
clan
Soon
in
enough. Soon
Shandu that can control monsters. They raise wyverns there, apparently.
I
Vesperia
guess
2
that's our next
really
stop.
should have happened.
Onward to
Yeah,
Shandu.
I mean, like,
Ivor, thank you.
other than Xillia,
Ivor?
that's like the best cast in the series that I've seen.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
And like, you could tell so many more stories with that cast. Like,
You lying phony fraud!
damn, bro is angry. He fucking died.
That's the bird that delivered the letter.
So much more that could be done with the Vesperia cast. I was thinking
You
about that
dirty
earlier
bird.
today. Bro is an animal abuser. Because I was kind of thinking about the plot structure of this game and how we got to an interpass moment.
When
We got
Mila
to
saves the four
this stop
great
in the
spirits,
journey,
she will
and now
need the
we're
key in
we're
your
continuing
possession.
on.
This will be
where
your chance to beat Jude once and for all.
Vesperia had
Wait
some
until I contact
issues.
you again. Then you will free the four
In that
great
department,
spirits
it would
and
like
become
get
Lady
to a
Mila's
point, and then the
true
characters would be
champion.
like, "Journey's done, gamers. I'm gonna start a business," and then other characters are like, "Hell yeah, bro! I'm
You won't
joining
get the
you."
upper hand this time,
Um,
phony!
And then it like takes a bit for like other things to happen to push like the overarching plot along. Overall, it's good though. Like, it comes around. I think it really dragged in the latter half, like where you have to get the 4 summons and shit.
Are we really gonna
I
ride
don't
a wyvern?
Know
They
about that
sound
part, but
really
it really
scary.
stuck the landing. I think that's a great ending. That's a great antagonist. The final boss was epic. I was maybe a little under-leveled when I played it. I swear that game took me
So
like
this is
49
Shandu.
hours. It was like
Seems like a
not.
tough place
I
to build a
sped
city.
through that shit.
Clans have warred against each other in Arjul since ancient times.
I think this game also took me a
Such
similar amount
constant
of time.
conflict has led people to build cities
These games
where
are
they
shorter.
can.
I need to play
even in
shorter
places
games.
such as this.
Because I've been playing huge ass games. I was playing Xenoblade, and then I was
The
playing
city
Cold
seems
Steel.
especially
Those
lively.
games are
Are they
fucking
having some
massive.
kind of festival?
And now I'm playing Rebirth. Rebirth is enormous.
Hey, check out this cool statue.
I'm gonna have like 76 hours in it by the
These
time I'm
statues
done.
represent a
Or maybe I'll
fusion
just
of
straight up
international
have
spirit
80
faith
hours.
and a
Who
local
knows?
tradition of ancestor worship.
By
Or
tomorrow, yeah.
So I've read.
Tomorrow morning,
Yep.
I will
Keep
beat
your noggin
Rebirth. I'm
pointed
setting
in
it
that
in
general
stone.
direction.
Oh, yeah, this is the part where you have to go get wyverns.
Don't look at me.
So
Look
is this
up.
is this
town is
Azul?
infamous for
Or is this
falling
something
rocks.
What? Don't
Catch
scare
me
me
not
like
paying
that.
attention in my own stream.
You speak as though you know the area.
Been here before.
Alvin
Business
knows
trip.
what's up.
What's wrong?
Hey, this place is familiar, ain't it,
Sorry
Ellie?
for visibly
Yes,
scrolling
it
Twitter.
is.
There's Xeno art.
I
I'm
think we
sorry,
were
gamers.
taken here on our way to Hamil.
Did you once live in this area?
I don't know. What? Huh? Where are you headed off to?
Duty calls. I'll see you all in a bit.
You're
Bro,
not much of a
Bro
team
is
player.
out of here.
You okay with this?
Leave him be. I know he'll be back. Let's look for those wyverns.
Is that a free run comment about Vine?
I'm so
being-
hungry I can't go on. Jude, make
Save
me
up my phone.
something.
Let's see, I don't know if I read this comment. Well, on that point, I feel like almost every Tales of game is longer than it needs to be. With Symphonia, it felt like it could have ended at 6 points before it actually did. I kind of agree with you there. I think this game has a point where it could have ended, and then it goes on for like 5 more hours. I think it's good though. I think like, spoiling a little bit, but the Olympios segment, I think it's great, but it totally comes right, like the game is like ending, and then you get sucked into Olympios, and you just have to do the whole Olympios section. Oh, shit. But it was good.
Miss Leia, please wake up.
Sorry
fucking
about that.
Arise
have you
did that
fixed
like
right
halfway through the game. Like halfway through the game, I'm like,
and you're
this
hurt.
game is
I'm
over.
so sorry.
And then it was like a whole
Fear,
other
it is
20
merely a
hours.
flesh wound. You just worry about yourself.
I'm a doctor. Let me help. There you go. Easy does it. Thanks so much.
I thought this
Miss,
number
the name's
fucking
Isla. You're gonna be fine.
Berseria
Take it easy, Leah.
had great
You
pace.
should sit down for a while.
It dragged in the middle,
No, I'm okay.
but like
Thanks, everyone.
the latter half, like the third act of it, was great, and it like ended right when it needed to. The final dungeon was a bit long, but other than that, it was
And who do you think just saved the young lady, you intolerable son of a
holy
bitch?
shit, he's killing his ass.
Rowan, come on, stop. Okay?
Don't stretch him.
I love,
Thanks so much, Isla. That was really kind of you.
I love the
that was
animations
very
in this
nice of
game.
you to help.
By far the best
Not at
art
all.
style.
That's my job.
I do not
folks don't look
understand
like you're from
what they were
around here.
cooking in the
What brings you
two
to
games
town?
after Xillia 2.
We're searching for wyverns. We heard we
Fucking
might be able to find some
Zisteria
here.
and Berseria.
Wyverns, huh?
Like, I don't like how those
In
games
that
look.
case, you should
Every
head across
character
the
is like
river. You'll find
shiny.
some big
They're
ones in
like
cages
greased
over
up.
there. Go and see for yourself.
Not a fan.
That's great news.
Rise looks
Thank
pretty
you
good
for
though.
everything, Isla.
I'm just glad I
Mako
could help.
Tensei says
Well, I've got to run. Take care of yourselves.
very curious
Bye
on
now.
how the
Goodbye.
next main
and
game
Thanks again.
is gonna be. Yeah. I don't know. We should be hearing about that relatively soon, unless they're really cooking on it. But I'm sure it'll be cool. I'm sure it'll be very similar to Arise graphically and gameplay-wise, but I don't know. Hoping for a better story, I guess. Arise's story just really didn't do it for me, and then the ending sunk the ship, kinda.
I'm always surprised at how you're able to channel spirits without having to perform an incantation.
Is it that surprising?
No normal human could do that.
When channeling a spirit, the incantation is supposed to serve as the contract between the parties.
How do you channel spirits without a contract?
I don't do anything particularly special. When I offer mana to the spirits, I just infuse it with my desires. Get your act together and use your art, and no backtalk. Something like that.
That's not a contract. That's a threat.
It's not good
Slavery.
to coddle people, be they spirit or human. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you
Mila
say.
is a
Quite a
slave
surprising
driver.
answer indeed.
With Mila, when isn't it?
We got another skit.
I wonder how many
They also
statues
divide
are
them
in
via
Shandu.
importance.
Let's make a pop quiz
That's
out of it.
that
Won't
is
be much of a
significant.
quiz if no one knows the right
They,
answer.
I don't. They
Oh,
didn't do that past
then
this
why
game.
don't I quiz you about the statues
Well, I guess they must have
themselves?
done it in Xillia too.
Like Jude, name this famous figure. No good?
Sure, why not? Let's go check them out.
More skits.
Hey, Mila? Are you really Maxwell?
I am. Had I not mentioned that yet?
Ah, she isn't human! Run away!
Having seen the strength of Mila's resolve, I have no trouble believing that to be true.
So how come you look so normal?
I have taken physical form
This
by
Pyra
using the
Fiora
elements
art
within a
is
human body
3
as
years
a
old.
catalyst. Though it has proven to be an irksome vessel
Bro
with many
was cooking.
limitations.
Bro
So
was
Mila
cooking
is
something
Maxwell in a human body.
wild,
Well, it doesn't change
malicious.
who she is, right? Let's leave it at that. It's still a little scary.
But haven't you
They
always
knew.
known Mila to
How
be
did they
scary
know?
when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well, I suppose either will do.
Reading about it. How did you know? See, unpopular opinion maybe, but I didn't like Xillia or Berseria very much in general. I have warmed up to them a little lately, but when I first played them, the dialogue was painful. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I talked about that in my video.
Statues have beards.
Something about those games,
the allure
like
of a well-kept beard
the
transcends all
dialogue
cultural bounds.
is very lacking in sauce.
Look at those giant ribbons.
They're what
Such
they're
beautiful
saying
cloth
is
designs.
much like
This is quite a
deeper
fascinating
and
culture.
cooler than how they're saying it. Like, I don't know. The voice acting's fine, but the voice directing is like, I don't know. It doesn't really hit. It's not really all that. I felt the same with Arise. I felt like Arise, like, it had some weirdness to it. I've heard a lot of not great things about Xillia,
Who's a good wyvern?
especially
Who's a good
because of the story. Holy shit. So, Tipo's eating mouse.
You there. What do you think you're doing?
I send Takahashi.
Those wyverns belong to our clan.
We've come to take them.
I'm gonna
I'm
play the game
pondering
in
how to break the
Japanese.
cages.
Fully in Japanese. It's gonna be a study
Whoa,
game.
Mila?
That's what I've decided. I already bought it. I bought it like 2 years ago.
May we please borrow your wyverns? You can't be serious.
What? I haven't heard
Ignore
great
these
things about that game.
outsiders. We're running out of
But
time to find a
Berseria is a
champion.
lot more well liked, but I can definitely see many issues with it.
What? It's submitted to her without the use of beastcraft. These people might be our answer.
Wait, hold on. You can't possibly be thinking of recruiting these fools.
I'm Jurgen of the Katarl clan. You outsiders have arrived in Shandu at a crucial time for us. I'm sure you've noticed the crowds in the city.
Fun fact
Once
about
every
Xillia,
decade,
every
Shandu's clans hold a martial arts
adaptation
tournament.
of it
That tournament is tomorrow.
has
Our
a
chief
very
is the clan's
different
only
plot
fighter,
and party
but unfortunately,
reason.
he is leagues away in the
Adaptation.
king's service.
So like
We're
the
on
anime
verge
and
of
the
having to
manga are
forfeit
like
the
really
tournament.
different.
This is a desperate time for our proud and ancient
I never
clan.
knew about that.
And
If
yet,
that's true,
I sense
I
a
will
special
watch the
power
anime.
within
I
you.
always figured it was just like
Would
a
you be
one-to-one
willing to
adaptation.
represent
I
the
wasn't really
Katarl
interested
clan
in
as our champions?
Heck yeah! Where do I sign up?
Leia, he's asking all of us.
Oh yeah, this is our little
Ah.
tournament arc. I think.
If we enter the tournament on your behalf, will you let us borrow these wyverns?
That's the bargain. But you must do
Bro
more
is-
than just enter. You must win. I'll need to see a demonstration of your abilities beforehand as well.
We can do it, right, Mila?
Yes, we need those wyverns.
Awesome! I always wanted to be in a real martial arts tournament. I'm stoked!
You're sure it's okay for outsiders like us to participate in the clan's tournament?
That's not a problem. Some clans have been known to recruit skilled warriors from the outside to boost their prestige.
I figured you folks were bigger sticklers for tradition. I'm gone 5 minutes and you get us neck deep in contact sports? I can't take you people anywhere.
Where have you been, little buddy? We were nearly squished!
Sorry about that, Spud. I had a feeling you were all in trouble though, so I came running. No harm, no foul, right?
He a friend of yours?
That's right. We're a package deal.
Good. Then you can show me your combat skills. Come to the aerial arena.
Got it.
First it's falling rocks, now it's howling wyverns! I hate Shandu!
We're in Shandu, not Azul. Forgot where Azul is, to be honest. Let's learn some geology. Okay. Tensei says, yeah, so they really be doing that. Alright, we're gonna watch a skit, and then I'm gonna take a break to eat food. I will be like 10 minutes, but I will be back.
You seem to know a lot about golems. What was that you said about earth spirits?
Golems are artificial constructs created by the Rashagol army through Earth spirit channeling. They can only work within particular
text
spirit climbs,
or-
but they're very powerful.
Impressive.
Isn't she smart? Although she did just hear all that from Rowan.
So she's just the conductor's parrot.
Elise learns spirit arts through intuition alone,
Now,
so she hasn't made
how
a
do I
proper
change
study
this
of the
font?
subject. However,
Oh, here we go.
once she learns something, her
Impact.
ability to recall it is
Impact
quite
font.
impressive.
I learned a lot of other
there
things
we go,
too.
gamers.
Like Fenmon is protected to the north and south by golems, and the Fezabel Marsh. It's an impregnable defense.
Impregnable, huh? Can you tell me what that means?
Well,
Perhaps it's time we expand our lessons beyond just spirit arts.
Sister needs some vocabulary. There's more skits. There is still skits. Alright, gamers. I'll be back. Like 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes max. I gotta eat dinner. And I'm not eating dinner on stream. I'm gonna eat dinner with my family. I will be right back. I'm back. No more Final Fantasy music. It's time for more. Alright, we got another... Excuse me. Got another message. My work PC is recommending a random anime game stream, so I'm gonna leave a like and pretend I don't use YouTube at work. Okay. Thank you, hey Sarah, for tuning into the stream. There's some Mio discourse on Twitter. I'm gonna play Xillia about it. I need to remove this. Be back soon, because I am back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. We gotta watch more skits.
So there are just rock slides from time to time? This is a really dangerous city.
And yet the cliff looks stable in the area around the statues.
We have to be careful here.
I'll keep looking up while I walk. Ah!
Careful now. You still have to look where you're going. An abundance of caution can be as dangerous as a shortfall.
Right.
Got it. A bum dance often can be as dangerous as a shortfall.
Were you even listening?
More skits. Alright.
Saved by Rowan once again.
Yeah, I don't even worry
The
about
10
enemy
minutes
spirit
is
arts
up.
anymore.
Chatter's
Oh,
much
I'm just
returned to
honored
the
that my
stream.
old
I
geezer
decree
tricks
it.
could be of use to you.
You really are one handy geezer. I feel like we youngins ought to be bowing our heads in thanks.
Oh,
For real.
we
dude.
should.
Thank you,
Rowan's
honored elder.
got that wisdom.
Oh my, no need for that. This is getting a little embarrassing.
Very well then. I'll simply pat you on the head. You did good.
Mila? Rowan isn't a child.
That takes me back to my youth.
Damn.
Such happy memories. I'll keep doing my best.
What? It's actually working?
It's always going. Good timing. I just got back from a shower. Whoa. Just synced up. There's just more
Can't
skits.
believe
There's
they
so many
seriously
skits.
keep monsters as pets. Azul sure is weird.
I'd rather have a
When
cute
there are
pet,
skits,
like a
I'm
dog or something.
scrolling
Oh, so you're a dog person. I am too.
Same here. They're way funner to be around.
Oh, come on. Cat beats dog any day.
Bro.
You dog types are just emotionally needy.
Nowadays, it's cat owners who are the needy ones. Oh, you put on fake cat ears and cat tails, saying meow after every other word. Absolutely ridiculous.
What do you... Who does that? True cat lovers admire cats for their independence. What about you, Elise? I bet you're a cat person.
I always wanted to have a pink pig.
But I thought you were a Tipo person.
What's your favorite kind of animal, Mila?
Me?
Oh yeah.
You should know my favorite animal by now. It's you humans, of course.
Man, the greatest animal of all. Man. There's still more.
Oh, that's right. I have to write to my folks. Tell them I'm going on a trip.
Leia, did you run away without telling anyone?
You're a juvenile delinquent.
Damn.
Oh, relax, relax. Don't people always say if you have a cute daughter, show her the world?
I have never heard that expression before.
Your parents must be so worried. Well, you might be right. But I really wanted to go with you guys.
Perhaps if I wrote a few words to your parents, it would help to put their minds at ease.
Thanks. Dad's probably crying his eyes out by now. What about your mom? My mom? She's gotta be furious. She'd beat the living crap out of me if I came home now.
Seeing a Xenoblade relation chart. Xenoblade Polycule update patch notes. No shot. Looks works on several levels given the whole emulated world thing. I am definitely gonna have to wait for like Luxon or Dumbzino, who was in the chat earlier, to explain the art book lore to me, because God knows I can't decipher it on my own.
It's a pain, but I better try to bang out a letter. Let's see.
Look, Alvin's writing another letter.
My dearest, now that the interseasonals have blown their last, and the spirit climb has settled, my thoughts stray to you and your well-being.
He's so formal.
He's gotta be writing to a woman.
That reminds me, Jude.
Poetry.
How come you didn't answer any of the letters I sent to you in Fenmont?
I didn't know what I was supposed to say. You only ever talked about yourself. Also, your penmanship could use some work.
I can't
He
believe
couldn't
you.
read
You
shit.
blew me off and still have the nerve to complain.
But I could barely even decipher them. You yank the pen so hard it tears the paper.
Well, maybe I'll just copy you. Your cutesy little bubble letters are straight from a little girl's diary.
What? Guys aren't allowed to write neatly? That's sexist.
I'm not being sexist. That's exactly how it looks.
Then you've proven my point. You are sexist.
I'll never run out of things to write about with these people around.
Wait, Kino from Twitter says met Alex Lee today? Holy crap. Dude's cool, yeah, that's there's legitness. Alright, we're done with the skits. We're going to the tournament. Fucking side quest. Okay, so if I knew how side quests worked better in this game, I would do more side quests for the stream, but I kind of don't. I might have to talk to this guy though for the main quest.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, this is
We're
main
going
quest.
to have you fight some of our clan's monsters. Take care. This is strictly practice, of course, but accidents happen. And don't hold back either. Speak to me again once you're ready.
I'm really feeling like some Xenoblade. I kind of want to go back and do more Xenoblade 3 Ascension quests
This way.
tonight. Who knows about tonight? We'll see. I should probably go to bed on time so I can wake up and finish Rebirth.
Oh, now this
Just
is what
stay
I
up
call
late.
an arena.
Either or.
Maybe you're a little too into this, Leia?
Oh, come on. Aren't you ready to rumble?
I'm not sure I'd put it like that. Your old wounds aren't acting up, are they?
Huh? No.
I just saw something. Possible
It's fine.
Mithra Kid
Now that
reveal?
we're doing this,
Imminent?
it's gonna have to heal whether it likes
Possible?
it or not.
That would be crazy.
Time
I
to
would
start
love
the
for
test.
the Dirk
Are you sure
for
you're
Dirk
ready?
Nation to
Yes, go ahead.
fall to
We'll
ruins.
be watching from the stands.
I would love if that happened. Oh, neat. Who's the coolest game industry person you've met? I met Hiroshi, the guy who made God Hack. That's really sick. I don't know. I wouldn't say met. I went to a panel with Kaiji Tang, the voice actor of Ichiban Kasuga from the Yakuza series, and probably a bunch of other stuff, but don't recall right now. I saw his panel at Anime Central 2019. Very, very cool guy. I got some autographs. I got an autograph by Crispin Freeman, who is just such an insanely good voice actor. He plays
Still do better.
Kaito in Judgment. Another Yakuza rep. He seemed cool. I didn't like say anything to him. I was like 17, and I was like, oh shit. a voice
I was
actor.
afraid we might have to jump in
I was
and
like, I don't
rescue
fucking know what
you,
to
but
say.
clearly that wasn't necessary.
Of course not. We're unbeatable.
My apologies. I guess I underestimated you.
Just me?
Pretty sure everybody underestimates you.
Hey, don't make fun of my friend.
Sorry.
Tomorrow's tournament will be even more challenging. They used to be fought to the death. It was the only way to determine the ruling clan.
Xenoblade Polyfield
Whoa.
updates.
Fortunately, things are different now.
Ricky,
The
no
current
use
king of
protection.
Azul outlawed that old practice.
Bro,
Sounds like the king's a real prince.
is Takahashi gonna be saying that Ricky is Riku's father and not Kino? I think, well, honestly, the Luxon video like made a pretty good case for Ricky, but I think Kino being Riku's father, like, I don't know. I feel like that just works better in my opinion. What do I know?
Anyway, the real test will be tomorrow. I've gotten you rooms at the inn. Make sure to get a full night's rest.
So, why build a coliseum up in the sky?
To ensure a decisive battle. In the olden days, the loser would be the one who gets pushed out of the ring.
Shit. I think the Kino Nation is dead, unfortunately. But maybe Dirk Nation will go down with us.
People here sure get excited about these tournaments.
Do you not like competitive sports?
I don't have anything against them, but I don't get the appeal either. I guess that isn't very manly of me, huh?
I don't consider that a bad thing. It definitely defines who you are. The world is far more interesting with people being different from one another.
Thanks. That makes me feel a little better about it. But hey, don't get me wrong. I'm still interested in the tournaments from a cultural perspective. Don't they have some major significance in the history of Azul?
The clans have a history of lengthy conflicts and a shared reverence for individual strength. The purpose of the tournaments may be a way to unify the clans under their common belief.
Let's hope that belief binds them together, rather than causing more turmoil.
Probably I defo would rather it to be Ricky. Then. It works. It definitely works both ways. We gotta go to the inn now. Okay. My Xeno headcanon. No. It's being erased in front of my eyes.
All
What we
these
need
statues seem to be of great
is
warriors from eras past.
So when
Xenoblade
I get super
2
strong, you think they'll make a statue of
family
me
manga.
too?
We
It
need
appears all of the
Pyra,
statues in
Mithra,
Shandu were carved by hand, without the
Nia,
use
Rex.
of spirit arts.
Statue
Family.
carving served as a part of a war.
manga. It needs to happen. Slice of life. One volume. It would be peak. Horse skits.
Your family runs a hotel, right? Yep, the finest in Laurent.
I don't believe we saw more than a single hotel in our entire time there.
That's false advertising.
It is not. It's perfectly factual.
Well, having a high-spirited girl like you behind the counter can't be bad for business.
Got that right. In fact, I'm putting together a new package to pull in the tourists. Oh, what is it? First, my mom will pound out their tension points with one of her chiropractic bow staff massages.
That sounds painful.
Then, a complimentary bowl of Dad's famous Hammerzam stew.
Hammerzam? Aren't those the monsters in the mines?
It's a great deal, and I'll even give you guys the off-season discount.
Ah, that sounds lovely, but I'll have to respectfully decline.
Me too.
They're not even taking their offer. And the whole Mithra kid discourse, not gonna lie, until today, I didn't remember who Dirk was. Such a forgettable dude. Yeah, I mean, okay, the fight with him and Consul J at the end was sick. And, like, the fight in the middle of the game is pretty cool, too. But he's, like, Not important. He has cool fights. He's like there, but he's not really like a well-developed character. I really like his Mobius design though. Very cool.
You look bright-eyed and ready to fight. Good. Today's schedule is packed. Because of the number of participants, the tournament organizers decided to cram all the fights into one day.
One day? Sounds rough.
We'll find out how many fights there'll be once today's matchups are announced.
When you hear the bell tolling, come to the arena at once. That heralds the start of the tournament. We'll be waiting up at the arena.
I guess we have some time to kill. What should we do?
I'm going to the plaza. Something's been bothering me.
Oh, I'll come with you. I'll get too antsy just standing around here.
Maybe I'll tag along too.
What should I do?
Hey, Jude, let's go sightseeing. I want to look around the city, too.
Oh yeah, you did say this place seems familiar.
I shall escort Miss Elise. Will you accompany us?
Sure, why not?
Don't forget, race to the arena when you hear the bell.
A look around town. That could mean a lot of different things. Just where do we... No, I don't think we meet guys until later. Another great thing about the Xeno lore drop is that a lot of people have been reposting old art that they drew, which is amazing. We love the Xeno art. I bought some Xeno art. I bought some doujins, some fan comics. I can show you the other two I have like up on my shelf. They're being displayed, so they're harder to get. Well, whatever. I got this neat little Matthew one. It's a story about Matthew and Poppy meeting in Ionius. It is really cute. Like, Matthew just stumbles his way into, like, Castle Agnes, or... I guess it's Castle Agnes, or it's, like, the floating castle where Nia is. And he just, like, meets Poppy. It's really sweet. Okay. Top us off on items. We don't have any. I feel like we just have like infinite money. More things are falling. Not the bookshelf. Alright, we gotta expand the store. Let's see, Mako Tensei says, I just hope the next game has more interesting villains. As if it's Dimitri, then... And if it's Dimitri, then I'd be mega hype. Dmitry Yuriev from Xeno Saga? Yeah, that'd be cool. I really like the consoles. I think they serve a great thematic purpose. And personally, I don't need them to be like individually really in-depth characters. But I understand that that's like a big point of contention with a lot of people. Because it's like, for me, the villains in that game are N and Z. And then everyone else is just like the rogue gallery, the little stinkers who are out to get you the whole game. And the Mobius as an organization goes a long way. Jude's got a new weapon. No one else got a new weapon. Oh, wow, that's... Wait, what's up? Oh, wow, that's really cool. I have some neat stuff, too, because I used to live in Tokyo and went to Comic-Con last summer. So I grabbed a tarot set of lots of different Xeno characters from different artists. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I never went to Comic-Con, but I also did live in Japan for 3 months when I was studying abroad. It was awesome. That was before I played any Xenoblade. That was like when Xenoblade 2, or not Xenoblade 2, not that old. Xenoblade 3 had just come out. Next time I'm going to Japan, I'm going to be seeking out every piece of Xeno content I can get. We kind of just have to... Well, I don't even know if we have to go here, but it says explore. So this is exploring. Man, if they remaster this game, I hope they add a run button. Do they let me go here? I thought there was supposed to be a blockage. Well, this was a complete bust. I was really into Fate when I went to Japan. And I mean, I still am. It's probably... I don't know if it's my favorite visual novel, but it's one of them. Fate's Stay Night. Definitely top 2. It's like that and 999. Yeah. I got a bunch of cool stuff. I got this. It's Ren Tosaka. It's funny chibi Ren Tosaka in the car with the smoke. I don't remember having to. I'm quite honestly just doing exactly what they said. Exactly what they told me to do. Dog! I can't talk to the dog. This is impossible. 0 out of 10 game. I changed my mind. Cutscene? Tipo?
Remember anything?
Me neither.
How long have you been with Elise, Tipo?
I can't remember. I know I've been with Ellie since the laboratory, at least.
Huh? The laboratory?
One of the people there gave Tipo to me.
Rowan, do you know anything about this?
How come you always pet your beard, Rowan? Is it itchy?
No, it simply relaxes me.
Oh, damn, nice.
It helps
I tried
me
not
focus.
to.
Would you care
try
to
not
give it
picking
a
up
try, Tipo?
Too many
Any of you?
plushies when I was there because it would be
no,
a
I'm
pain to
good.
bring back.
No, don't knock it
Well,
until you
I
try
say
it.
that,
Or are
but
you afraid I
massive
might bite?
slime pillow. Drag. Wait, I say that, but I have a massive slime pillow that I drag back with me, like a Dragon Quest slime. That's pretty sick. I bought some fan-made Xenoblade plushies.
Oh dear.
They're up there.
I hope I haven't upset you.
I don't know if I can like properly show them with this camera setup.
Is everything all right?
Father.
Your father? You okay? Are you remembering something?
I miss my parents.
Looks like it's time already.
You must now fight to the death.
Miss Elise, where is your family? Do you remember?
Yeah, that's epic. I haven't played any Dragon Quest yet, but I want
Perhaps someone
to.
in the city will recognize her. If you wish, we could leave the tournament to the others and search the city for answers.
It's okay. I want to stay with everyone. I'd rather be with my friends.
Don't forget I'm your friend too, Ellie. Wherever you go, I go.
Thank you, Tipo.
Then let's head to the arena.
Base?
You okay to fight?
Yes, I'll do my best.
I think we're gonna knock out the arena and then maybe call it for tonight. But we'll see. I don't know how long the arena will take.
It's about time.
Your companions are waiting for you.
Jude, guess what? Jurgen and Isla know each other. They're actually engaged.
You're kidding. When's the big day?
Come on, stop it, you two. It's not for a while.
And get this, Isla's taking care of Alvin's mom.
Oh shit.
It really is a small world.
Wait, what's wrong with Alvin's mom?
No need to worry about her, busybody.
What about you? Learn anything about Elise?
A little. She seems to have remembered something about her parents.
See, yeah, but
Not
studying in
enough to give
Japan
us any
for
clues,
a
though.
year
I see.
was a ferocious experience for my wallet.
Playtime's
Absolutely.
over. We're just
I
about to
worked
get
a
started.
lot before going.
Head to the
as
reception
well,
desk
just
when you're
because
ready.
I knew I'd
We're
be
expecting
spending
big
tons
things from
on
you.
anime and game.
Knock 'em
jam.
dead.
Yeah, I spent a lot. I haven't had a job since I got back. I mean, I've made money here and there, but I had a job before then. I was a delivery driver, and then I definitely did not want to go back to doing that.
And now our next
so I
combatants,
didn't.
the champions of the Kitaro clan!
Look at all the people.
You won't be at your best if you're nervous. Relax.
Right.
They're the only combatants who won't be controlling monsters with beastcraft.
Stuff's so cheap there, but you buy enough and it adds up.
Their skills are a complete
I collected a
mystery.
bunch of Tales
This'll
stuff
either
when
be
I
a
was young. I
short
was
fight
very much into
or
Tales
an
when I was
interesting
young.
one.
I bought all the PS1
did he
games,
just say
including
monsters?
Tales of Fandom
Here come
Volume
our
1.
opponents.
If anyone knows what that is. It's like a fan disc. It has like mini games on it. It's
Stay
goofy.
focused, everyone.
Can I choose my party? I forgot.
Right on point.
Whatever.
Show us skills. Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
Bro was about to fall off. I think the greatest thing about Japan and game collecting and stuff is that you find retro games
All in a day's work.
like
Good job, Roland.
at your average
As
book
always.
off. You'll find like tons of PS2 and PS1 games. I bought the original Final Fantasy VII PS1 for like 700 yen, maybe even less, at a random book off. And just as well, I bought Like a Dragon Kenzan for 200 yen.
How are you?
Like right next to the school I went to at the time. That shit is crazy. You would never have that in America. You drive an hour. You drive like an hour, like some long ass period of time. and you get to this rinky ass, dirty new game shop. They're so dirty, they're gross, and you be asked to spend like $60 on fucking Super Mario U
Age breeds greater experience.
for the Wii U.
Okay, champions, make this one
I
count.
did. That does remind me. I did. There was a GameStop near me that closed. Yes, yeah, and that as well. It's like there's fucking game stores in Japan. In America, you just have like one GameStop out in bumfuck nowhere that hasn't shut down yet. How do I? Bro. I bought Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival for 99 cents. That's what I was getting to. Best deal I ever got in America. I got some more. I got Drakengard 1 for like $30. You know what I need to do sometime in my life? Go to one of the Nier concerts. That would be so sick. Could try to go to the one in October in DC. I guess DC.
Okay.
I don't even know where I'll be.
We were so awesome!
Let's see. That doesn't sound that bad. Personally, I worked a Home Depot and was mentally draining experience. I never want to do retail again. Yeah, I have purposefully avoided doing any kind of like retail or like counter or desk work. Well, I guess I do desk work on the video. But doing like a register and like a counter, that's just so fucking terrifying. I never want to do that.
We did it! We won!
It nearly went the other way, though.
But yeah,
Come
bro
on,
needs
that
a
was a
job.
cinch.
Bro needs an internship.
I beg to differ. Those matches were quite demanding.
Our little buddy Alvin's a big fat liar! Right, Ellie?
Yes, it wasn't easy at all.
Aw, come on, guys.
It's clear that my strength has grown. I should be ready now.
Nice work out there. Those were some fantastic fights.
The finals begin after lunch. All the other entrants will be there too, though, so don't expect cheery company. Anyway, you better grab some food.
What's up with her?
My friend went to the Nier concert in London recently. Apparently it was really cool. Dude. Man, I wish I lived in a place where I could just take a train to the venue. Just like have a night trip to the
Scoping
Nier
out our opponents for the
symphony
finals.
orchestra. Like,
Well, yeah,
Bro.
of course.
it sounds
What if you
so
spy a
sick.
cute little she
It's like
warrior?
a once in a lifetime.
Someone who's
opportunity.
totally your type.
I might try to go for it.
What?
It would be really
Why would that
cumbersome,
make a
though, 'cause
difference?
It'd be like
I'm
one
here to fight,
random
not flirt.
weekend during my final semester in college. Like, yeesh.
We've made it to the finals.
Because it's an
To
October.
be honest, I wasn't sure you had it in you.
Why? We told you we'd win.
Fair enough. Anyway, please help yourselves. You'll need to have enough
that
energy to
Mapo
win the
Curry?
finals.
Jurgen, we've got a problem.
What is it?
Turns out that rockfall was no
Shit, it's
accident.
Marza.
They found
Yo.
signs that someone destroyed the
Living
cliff
with,
intentionally.
Wait, living
What?
within a few hours
Don't
distance
touch
of
the food.
anything. So much envy.
What? Why?
True, but you live on like a really nice plot of land, as far as I'm aware.
What?
You live on
What's
like a very
happening?
scenic area. But yeah, American public transport. It
Do
just
you
ain't
detect
it.
that faint
It
odor?
doesn't exist.
I know of this.
It's not
yes.
real.
There can be no doubt.
Yo, homie.
It's Metacenia, a poison that dissolves in liquid.
Are you serious?
Oh shit.
Why would anyone do this?
Someone got murked. I didn't realize.
Do
They
our
poisoned the
opponents want to
Mapo
win
curry.
that badly?
No, it wasn't them.
Maybe.
Only one group would use such
One
cowardly
of the
means.
6 ones I went to was the SMT concert in Yokohama last year.
Alvin, wait!
It was sick. I
What's
met.
going on?
I hung
Things were
out
going
with
so well. Why is this happening?
a bit.
Mila,
Oh,
do you know something?
SMT YouTuber as well. It was awesome. Which YouTuber? Was he just in Japan at the time, or like?
Exodus is behind this conspiracy.
What's that?
That
It's
sounds
an
really
organization
cool.
that
Though.
has been trying to
Did
assassinate
they play
me for
One
some
More
time.
God Rejected?
Wait, so you're saying that poison just now?
Was likely intended for me. I am truly sorry for those who died instead.
Goodness. To think they would murder a room full of people indiscriminately, just to kill you.
Yes, they've never been very subtle with their measures, but this act was especially heinous.
That's terrible. Why are they after you?
Because I've been destroying their Spyrexes ever since Exodus first appeared with them 20 years ago.
That's quite some time ago.
Hold on. Does that include the Lance of Kresnik? That weapon uses Spyrix. Does that mean Exodus is involved?
I suspect the lance was originally made by Exodus, but I cannot prove it.
Gnarly.
It's not easy to identify their members.
He was on
They've
holiday.
blended
We
into the
hung out in
populace.
Akiba
Until
all day
now,
after that.
I've only been able to do so when they used Spyrex.
Interesting.
I can sense the spirits dying because of it.
Mr. Mako
Wait,
Tensei, do you
what?
make a YouTube video
Every
or
time
two?
a Spyrex generates arts, it drives spirits to their deaths. Humans and spirits have a reciprocal relationship. You borrow their
3
power
years
to
ago,
live,
I'm saying.
while spirits live
I
off
looked
the
up your
mana
channel.
produced by humans' mana lobes. At
Bleach
first
series
glance,
opinions and
Spyrex
thoughts.
might seem like a dream come true. In actuality, it throws this delicate balance completely off kilter. As long as Spyrex
Oh yeah, they played
exists,
it.
neither
People went
humans
crazy
nor
for
spirits can
SMT4
live in peace.
Apocalypse music.
I feel like such
That's pretty
a
cool.
fool.
I haven't heard the
This is
Apocalypse
all
soundtrack.
news to me.
I've played it.
Of
I've
course
played a
it
bit of
is.
SMT4.
I've been dealing
I
with
played
these
like
matters
half
on
of
my own while
SMT3.
ensuring that humans remain unaware.
I think I'd like to get back to SMT3. It's a cool
Mila's
game.
been fighting this whole time?
Yeah. She's been struggling all by herself. For the
Don't
world.
look, man.
For us.
Oh, until recently, that is.
I mean, they're old
Now that I've
videos.
lost
I'm
the
not
power
gonna
of
put
the
you on
Four,
blast.
I've dragged humans into my struggle. For that, I am sorry.
I saw one of my Twitter mutuals like sub to me on YouTube, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's got some
How
videos."
is
And they were like
everyone?
3-4
We were
years
the
old.
meal's
He did
only
like a Breath of the Wild
survivors.
review, and I was like, "Yeah,
Naturally,
this
the
is an old
finals
video,
have been
but,
postponed.
I mean, it's pretty good. I
Don't
like
expect
it.
to fight for 2 days, possibly longer.
They didn't cancel them?
The tournament committee had a heated debate over the issue. But this tournament is only once a decade. Any sign of Alvin yet?
Unfortunately, no.
I see. Well, please pass along the news. I'll return once the details are decided.
Don't you think we should forfeit the tournament? I think so too.
You're probably right.
We're all exhausted. Let's retire
We
for the
must
day and
continue
revisit
the
this.
tournament. We must
Yeah.
murder our
That sounds like a
opponents.
good idea.
Have a sleep about it.
Any luck?
No.
Where could Mila have gone?
I learned
Wanna
from
try
one of the
making
staff that
content
she left the
properly
building by
one
herself
day. I
early
don't know
this
how to
morning.
approach that.
I doubt she'd do anything dangerous.
Honestly,
I mean, not
you
after
just
what she
kind
told
of
us
gotta
yesterday.
do it. You gotta like
I hope she's
learn
okay.
on the job.
Yeah, I'm worried
I
too.
think like actual advice I can give is like look up how to use software, because you can definitely teach yourself stuff and you'll definitely learn well enough on the job, but like even just using Audacity, I literally have used Audacity for so long, and only recently did I ever look up how to make your audio sound better on Audacity. And now my audio sounds really nice. And I'm pretty sure, well, maybe the Final Fantasy video. I think the Final Fantasy video has good audio. But very few videos, or pretty much the vast majority of my videos do not have that audio editing at all. Just didn't happen. So stuff like that is very good to know. Like how to make stuff look good, what codec you should be using when you export videos, like what wrapper you should be using, making sure your stuff is all good. And you'll make mistakes, and that's okay. That's fine, and a lot of people won't even notice. I did a big oopsie on my last upload, actually. My Final Fantasy 16 video. For some reason, that shit uploaded with a dog-ass bitrate. I don't know what happened. The bitrate just sucks. And, like, I'm not gonna re-upload it. So that was an L, I guess, that I took, but, we learn from our mistakes. We learn and grow. Absolutely, Marcy. We learn and grow. You just gotta throw your hat out there and just make stuff that you want. Like, personally, I have 2 channels. One for throw shit at the wall, and one for, like, really focused game reviews, which is this channel, if you want to check it, if you want to check more of it out. But that's basically my advice. Find Mila. Well, I guess it's... Oh, cutscene. Okay.
Oh, Isla, good morning.
Good morning. I heard about your close call yesterday. You people sure are lucky.
Yes, but all those other people weren't.
Of course. What a terrible thing for me to say. Forgive me.
Excuse me, have you seen Mila?
Well, this is the first time we've really spoken, isn't it? She's not with you?
It seems like she went off by herself.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Are you perhaps acquainted with Miss Elise here?
Elise?
Sam Talks Games, I forgot to click on your stream. Yo, what's going on, Sammy?
No, I don't know her.
I've just been gaming and
I'll
zoned
see you
out.
later.
Bro is literally gaming. Still,
What was that about?
hidden the Elden
Anyhow,
Bling.
we should get back to searching for Mila. If Exodus catches her alone, she could be in trouble.
Hey, Mila's not like you. She's one tough cookie. It's not Mila who's holding us back.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, quit playing around. Let's get back to the search.
Oh, right.
We gotta find this woman. We need her. Sammy, did you play Stellar Blade yet? When summer comes around, I might be learning the process. Back in the day, used Windows Movie Maker. Dude, Windows Movie Maker goes hard. I had never personally used it, but that's really funny. Elden Ring is my main game. Yeah, probably won't last me that long though, since I know the game like the back of my head. Yeah, you're kind of blasting through it as far as I'm aware. I've never played it, so I don't know much about the pacing in that game. Seems like you're kind of clapping those cheeks. Stellar Blade demo was gas. Okay, I wanna check it out. The discourse around the game is something I will not get involved in any capacity. I'm just gonna not do that at all. I'm not even gonna interact with it. I might not even like announce that I'm playing it, like on Twitter or something. But I'm gonna try the demo because it looks like a pretty cool game in general. Yeah, there's like this is a very obvious case of, you know, some pretty intense sexualization going on in that game, but I don't think that's like necessarily a bad thing. I know a lot of like goons are out there especially on Twitter, talking about it. Like, they're probably not even gonna play the actual game.
Mila!
Hey there.
It was awesome. I know where you stand, Kevin. Oh no, he's
Where have you
trying to
been?
call me
We
out.
were worried sick.
Sorry about that.
I
You
think
too,
that
Alvin. Next time
this
you
is a
storm
great
off, tell us where
opportunity
you're going first.
to have
Simmer down, kid.
like a male equivalent
Besides, looks like
of
Elise
Stellar
wants to say
Blade.
something.
You know, something with like the aesthetic of like Love in Deep Space, but like an action
I
game,
think
just
that
like
Isla might know something about me.
shirtless twinks,
Why do you say that?
like
She took a long look at Elise
all,
and went pale
all
as a
oiled up.
ghost.
She dashed off like she was all scared of us and stuff.
I see.
If we spot Isla, we won't let her get
can I
away this
say?
time. We'll ask
It
her
would
what
be
she
big.
knows,
It would sell
okay?
millions. It could be
Okay.
Stellar Blade 2. Stellar Blade 2, and it's like the same game, but with a male protagonist.
you folks be hightailing
Standalone
it to the
Dio
arena?
game.
The tournament's gonna start up soon.
Dio from
Hey,
what?
We can't be late for
is
our
the
own
question.
tournament. We'll be disqualified if we don't make it back in time.
Is that really so bad? Weren't you
Like
thinking
Dio
of
from
forfeiting?
JoJo.
A wise woman once told me that hesitation is a common
could be
human
arranged.
failing.
Is
We
Dio a
must keep
character in
moving
Stellar
forward.
Blade? I know
Even when
that.
the
So the
path
thing
is
about Stellar
uncertain.
Blade that no one talks
I
about is I'm
suppose
pretty
so.
sure
Thank
there
you.
are dudes in the game, and the dudes are like really
How
pretty.
did you know we were
as well.
tournament fighters?
So
Why else
like
would you be here?
I don't know. It's really not
Outsiders are
like
either
a
combatants or
sexist game.
spectators when it's
Oh,
tournament
Dio
time.
from
That's
FF7
just common sense around here.
Rebirth. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Why'd you ask them that?
The same
Sorry,
goes for
something
that
just
mobile
clicked in my
game,
head.
Goddess of Victory Nikkei. It's like, yeah,
Let's
it's
head to the arena.
clearly uses very sexualized characters as its aesthetic. But I think it's fine, and it genuinely tries to tell an interesting story. And like, well, the one male character I encountered in the game was held to the same standard, although he was dressed in a very standard military outfit, which we need to figure out revealing outfits for men or something. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. Like,
We heard the bell. What's going on?
Oh,
yeah,
thank the
well, I don't
spirits
think
you came.
anyone
The tournament
that played
committee simply
Bayonetta, for
voted to
example,
hold the finals.
with that,
And they've decided to revert
with the
to the late
motivation
king's
of ooh
rules.
boob.
The late king's rules?
Like, I don't think
You don't mean...
it's that big of a deal.
I'm afraid I do.
Yeah, I don't even
A
like
fight to the
Bayonetta, to be
death.
honest.
I didn't mention it before,
Like,
but the
I
old
never really
rules
had fun with
also
those games.
mandate that
But yeah,
fights
like,
be
people love the
one-on-one.
Bayonetta series. So,
What do
like,
we
I don't
do?
know. Stellar Blade shouldn't
Well,
be
we
that big
still
of a
need
deal.
those wyverns.
It's because
so
it's like
forfeiting is
super
not
high
an
fidelity.
option.
The thing is, like,
But this is still very
Bayonetta went to
peculiar.
Nintendo.
Why
Like,
would they
Bayonetta has been on
revert to an
old
older set of
hardware
rules?
forever.
Wake up and smell the poison coffee, kids. It's pretty
Poison
obvious this
coffee.
is a plot by Exodus. The people trying to snuff you out.
I like
Are you
totally
sure?
forgot to talk
Hold
about
on.
Exodus
How do you
in
know
my
about
video.
those
I like
memes?
mentioned them briefly.
Is it okay for you to say this?
I hope that's not confusing to some people.
My way of thanking you.
What are you talking about?
Alvin is working for Exodus.
What?
Oh shit.
You're kidding me, right?
I wish I was.
Yeah, I mean,
They've been having me do
I haven't
odd
even played the
jobs
game.
for them.
so I have no
Don't tell me
opinion on
the
the game,
poison
but
was-
I want to play a demo.
That
that's all I
wasn't
can say.
me. I almost choked down some of that stuff too, you
Down
know.
with the discourse.
I don't know who was behind it either.
The Stellar
I
Blade
worked for
discourse
him,
is
sure,
being
but
eliminated
it
from
was
my
always small fry stuff.
mind and my
Just
sight.
tell me one thing. Can you promise us you'll never work for them again?
Yes. You have my word.
Good.
Were you privy to Exodus's plans?
Yeah. I mean, I heard some things. They hope to change the rules for the finals and use it to kill Mila. Even if you win, they have a backup plan. They figure you'll be worn out. Easy pickings for their snipers and the cheap seats.
How dare they stain our proud tournament with their foul tricks? This is an outrage.
Their plan is a house of cards. If any one of you fights as the champion in my stead, the whole thing collapses.
Speaking
Oh,
of recent
good
releases,
thinking.
I need to play more
Still,
Unicorn
I'll take their
Overlord.
bait. Anything to drag them out of
I
hiding.
just like
Are you nuts?
barely touched that
Why?
game since it came
It
out.
is far too dangerous. I cannot allow you to risk your life just to bait Exodus into the open.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Join the
Mila's
Gears
gonna
train.
die!
Oh shit.
It looks like Jude agrees with me at least.
Looks like Yggdrasil's trying to play
You
some
want us to take care of the
Xenogears.
Exodus agents in the stands.
I did download the demo today,
That's your
but was
plan,
finishing
right?
Secret
Exactly.
of Mana. So
Are
didn't
you
get to it.
serious?
Epic, dude.
Normally we have no
I didn't
way
play
of knowing
Secret of
when
Mana. I
Exodus
played
will
Trial
strike.
of Mana.
But
That
now
was
we
a
have a
pretty good
time
game.
and a
Played the
place.
remake.
It's a logical plan.
I need to
If we
finish
don't
Rebirth,
strike
and
now,
then I guess
they'll
I'll
slip
play the
away
Silver
and
Blade
find time
demo.
to prepare a new
So
plan.
I'll play it
There's no
in like a few
guaranteeing
days.
that one won't be even more devastating.
It'll take me a sec to get
You're
through.
really going to enter?
The pride of your clan is on the line, isn't it? We both get what we want.
You really are something.
Very well. So we're left with no choice but to ensure that everything goes right. Your strategy must succeed.
Correct. Let's go.
Mila, let's give Exodus a taste of their own poison.
Agreed.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, it's only 8... Oh, no, it's only 9:23. I'm like, should I just finish Rebirth tonight? I kind of want to. Like, am I really going to get to sleep? Am I going to be well rested when I know that I'm right in the middle of the Temple of the Ancients?
To ensure that everything will be conducted
I don't know, man.
fairly, we will fall back on precedent and use the late King's rules.
Because that makes a load of sense.
Shit.
Wait a minute!
What? He didn't channel that.
And with that kind of power, could it be?
Spyrex!
How far are you
hear
in
the
the
spirit's
temple?
cries.
I did the Aerith
We're too
bit
late again.
with the life screen circling the staff, and then I saw.
Give up the doll!
I think the party got back together. I don't remember. But I got to the part where the party like splits off, and then I did
What's going on,
two
Leia?
segments, like the Cloud
Someone
Tifa
kidnapped
Barrett segment,
Tipo!
and then
At
like
least just went after them!
the Aerith, Yuffie, and Red 13 segment. This is a sick cutscene.
Hey! What happened to just one-on-one?
Oh, I think there's a lot of like from all I know, there is
They
like
weren't after you.
so
Their target
much
must have been
stuff that
Tipo
needs to
all
happen
along.
in Rebirth.
There weren't any snipers in the
That part was so
either.
good. Marcia,
I
did
didn't
you
know, I
did you play
swear.
Rebirth?
Then it's up to you to save her.
I don't know. We haven't actually talked
Do you mean
about this.
you're
I guess we
testing my
briefly talked
loyalty?
about it earlier
I'm counting
today.
on you to do this.
I watched Joe play most of it, though it was
Just my rotten luck.
enjoyable watch. Okay, cool.
Don't blame me if it goes south.
I
Is he
pretty
going
much
to help Mila?
did all the
Perhaps there
side
are no
content.
snipers
Like
in the
today,
stands after
I
all.
did the
Let's
whole
go then.
Gilgamesh Island. It was insane. Like all the summon battles followed by the Gilgamesh fight was just like so insane.
Just Leia?
Exodus captured Tipo.
They got
Ethan Alvin
Tipo,
went after
bro.
them.
Can't have
Good
that.
heavens.
Here we go.
You know what I want to do? We're good. We're good. I think for the next game, I want to play either a blind game
Quite formidable.
or Final Fantasy 15.
But look at their weapons.
I think that's like where I want to do for the next game. But that might be for a bit. Bro, Mila is dead. Okay. Sir? Sir? What difficulty are you on? Have you never played 15? No, I have played 15. That would be the only game on the next poll that I have. But I really want to play 15 again, because I only played it in 2016 before all the updates. So I've never played like post Royal Edition 16 fully. I played like the PC version of it, but I never like fully got super into it.
Don't worry, I'm here with you.
But that's like one of my favorites.
It's over.
I enjoy that game.
Yeah, you were amazing.
Of
I'm
course.
just so glad you were
This
enjoying.
is my mission.
I think Rebirth's like a 10 out of 10 for me. Rebirth is, it's in my like top 5. The whole game has been such a treat. I'll be at a loss when I finish it, but I'll have to get back to Cold Steel 2 and A Realm Reborn. I think I'll finally finish A Realm Reborn. I want to go on like a Final Fantasy tear, but we'll see. I'm definitely gonna finish Crisis Core and maybe play Dirge of Cerberus. And I really want to get to Tactics this year, but also like Unicorn Overlord. I already started that, so I might only have one Tactics game running at a time.
Any idea where Alvin and Elise ran off to?
I sent members of the clan after them, but I've yet to hear back.
Let's go look for them, too.
Hold on. We know they left the city. You won't have much luck finding them if you're not familiar with the area. Let us locals handle this. We'll find them. Just promise me you'll wait
Dirge
here
of
until we do.
Cerberus is gas. Whoa. We got a Dirge fan in here. We'll see about Dirge. We'll think about Dirge. I wanna mod my
This is
PS3 so I
taking
can
much
play
too
PS2
long.
games on it. I can just like rip the ISOs and
You
run
don't
'em.
think that Alvin
If
turned
that
on
works
us?
out.
How could I
Dirge
have let
on
Elise leave her
stream?
seat like that? If I had just
That's a game I
noticed
haven't
sooner.
played, so
It's not
maybe
your
we'll
fault,
do
Leia.
Dirge on stream.
We found their trail.
Where does it lead?
We were too
I
careless.
need to become.
They've gone into the royal hunting
I
grounds.
need to become
Where is it?
Takayuki
It's a
Yagami
forest near
after
the
I'm
city
done
that kings
big
have used as their
bossing.
private hunting
Absolutely,
grounds
dude.
for generations.
Judgment and Lost
It's
Judgment
a sprawling, primeval place.
are amazing
The
games.
Katarl clan
like,
looks
I
after it.
absolutely
Thank
adore
you,
those
Jürgen.
games. Lost
The
Judgment
hunting
is
grounds
in the
teem
top
with
10.
dangerous
Like that shit
monsters.
is
Please be extra
insane.
careful.
It's one of my favorite stories in gaming. Period. So Sammy, I'm just like so hyped for you to play the Judgment games. All right, let's watch another skit
Our
here.
foes in the arena used arts without casting them. Is that Spyrix technology?
It is. But there are many types of Spyrix, which can employ different amounts of mana. The Spyrix we saw in the arena is at a far lower level than the type I encountered earlier.
To command that much power at even a low level is a terrifying concept.
And unfortunately, a reality. Even worse, such power was obtained from murdering spirits.
Dirge was my third Final Fantasy game as a kid after growing up with 8 and 13. Whoa, that's crazy. So, like, did you have knowledge of Final Fantasy VII before playing Dirge? Or did you just go straight into it?
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Leia, your hand is hurt.
Oh, that's nothing. A few licks and it'll be as good as new.
I doubt that. Here, let me see it.
You're not my mom.
Spare me the bravado. I can always tell when you're faking it.
Ha! Ladies' man Jude can peer right through a woman's heart. As if...
True.
And yet I can read you like a book.
Oh, really? What am I thinking about right now?
Let's see.
Nope, XD. Wait, as in
Got it.
you
I'm
didn't know anything about
so
7?
hungry.
Hey,
Yes
that
or
doesn't
no?
count.
I had no idea anything about 7 related. That is insane. Head to the Royal Hunting Grounds. We gotta finish this arc before we're out. That's such an insane place to start. Fucking Dirge of Cerberus. I think, I honestly, I never understood the appeal of Vincent as a character until Rebirth. When he showed up in Rebirth, I was like, yeah, this guy's fucking sick. I love this guy. Also, he's kind of snatched. Like Cloud versus Vincent in a slutty waist competition. Who would win? You do? What the fuck? I thought this was the Royal Hunting Grounds. Bruh. You fight him in Queen's Blood at the end of the game. So I think that counts. I think this specific hallway is where this game not having a run button really shows its faults. Is this the Royal Hunting Grounds? Where? Horse. Oh, okay, I see. I'm thinking... What was I thinking? Oh, okay. The poll for next stream. Well, maybe... This is after this game. I mean, we're like... We're approaching halfway, I guess. This game will take a bit, but I might do longer streams at some point. So, like, I feel like we'll get through this game like fairly speedy if I continue to do weekly streams, which is the current plan. I'm thinking like FF13.
The Royal Hunting Grounds.
Dirge of
An ominous
Cerberus.
name.
The last story.
Let us take care to be the hunters and not the prey.
And
Sounds good to
I
me.
guess 15 if I want to play it again, or I'll put Pandora's Tower on there. I really want to play the last story in Pandora's Tower, as they are the two other Project Rainfall games. I've heard very interesting things about them. They seem really cool.
Ow! This grass is super sharp!
Especially because, like, not many people have played them. They're pretty obscure, even, like, as far as RPGs go. I should look into... Let's see. When I watched the Genesis cutscene at the end of Dirge, I was like, damn, who is this bozo? Bozo is right. Like, that'll never not be in the back of my mind, how the Dirge of Cerberus, like, special ending is the furthest point in the compilation timeline. That's just, like, so wild to me. What was Nomura cooking? Like, what happens after that? We need to see it. Like, dude, like, as far as I know, fucking live action Genesis is gonna show up at the end of Rebirth. Like, you could tell me that happened, and I'd be like, I would never know. Like, you could be saying the craziest shit about the ending of Rebirth, and I literally wouldn't know. Be like, yeah, I'm sure you're right. Genesis and Angeal shows up, starts talking about wear, tear, and rust. Oh, is this like... Oh, I think we're coming up on a dungeon. Ooh. I want to play Rebirth. Yeah, I really want to play Rebirth. save in the cheeky save spot. And we're going to see what happens. Oh man, yeah.
This place looks different from the rest of the hunting grounds.
It has a menacing aura.
Footprints, and still fresh by the look of them.
Our
These small ones
gamers
must be Elise's.
got captured.
Let's look around, but be careful.
Well, this is a dungeon, and I remember it being a little long. Probably has a boss fight at the end of it. So, I think we're going to call it for tonight. It's all a part of Genesis's master plan. For real, dude. Like, Genesis was simply controlling Nomura the whole time. Alright, gamers, I think that is where I'm tapping out for this week. I hope to be back next week. Same day, same time on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to be back right where I am now, and continuing this dungeon. Now, we'll see. I think I can get back to a weekly schedule for now. Yeah, so enjoy Tales of Xillia. I really want to play Rebirth, so I think I'm gonna go fun it. I think I'm gonna go finish that. Mako Tensei says, it was fun, man. See ya. Absolutely. Alright, gamers. Peace. I need to finish Rebirth. It's calling me. I'm gonna stay up. I've decided. I'm gonna stay up late. I'm gonna play Rebirth. Have my PS5 headphones. I'm hyped. I gotta go do it. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm getting excited. Alright, peace out, game.